Hey everyone, Paul Monaco here with Golf Anything, and today we have a really special guest, Michael Imperator from Naboso Insoles.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah. So, hey Michael, I just want to share with you and with our community here is like how I discovered these products.
Absolutely.
You know, after selling hundreds of thousands of pairs of shoes, we've always get requests of, you know, do you recommend orthotics? Do you recommend some kind of insoles? And I've always been on the hunt for something really dynamic and really fabulous until recent. I just come across these Naboso insoles. And how I came to find out about them is through Spencer Tatum, who is John Rahm's fitness coach. And Spencer and I were talking, and he says, Paul, have you seen these? Because I actually trained with their group there because I want to get better at golf too. But he says, listen, I don't endorse a whole lot of products, I don't believe in a whole lot of products, but I do believe in these Naboso insoles. I said, well, tell me more about them. So I was really intrigued about wanting to know more because I suffer from plantar fasciitis, I suffer from my restless leg syndrome. I'm just a mess with it when it comes to my feet. My feet are absolutely like sore at the end of the day, and I said, listen, I'm looking for any kind of solution that is gonna, I've tried orthotics and I've tried them all. You know, you name it. You know, ones that you personally, you know, they cast your feet and you make those orthotics. But they're so hard; they just make my feet so sore. But anyway, so, but I'm going to let Michael take over here. But what I wanted to share with you is these insoles have these mini pyramids on it, and the way that it was explained to me is that these little pyramids activate the nerves in your feet, which then and then correct me anytime I'm wrong, because this is your cup of tea, because I'm not getting into it.
Yep.
But this is where you get activate muscles and then activate blood flow.
Yep.
And then blood flow absolutely heals everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So Michael, I want you to take over and then share with our consumers, like that are golfers, like not only how it's going to improve, especially their balance. Right. It's a big important thing, and why this helps with their balance. But additionally, you know, the other benefits of it and how it's different than an orthotic.
Sure.
Because orthotics are designed to, you know, either help you with relief on your plantar fascia, right?
So, you know, orthotics are mechanical, right? So anytime you have a musculoskeletal issue with your feet or your legs or your back, they're going to give you an orthotic, and that orthotic masks or fills a void of something that's missing within your musculoskeletal structure. Our insoles are completely different. Our insoles activate the nervous system. And what that does is we activate your micro nerves, they're called mechanoceptors. We activate those small nerve tissue in the foot. And what that causes is by the small nerve tissue activates the large nerve tissue, which then activates your muscles. It also increases blood flow. The more nerves, the more signal that your brain is sending to your feet and to your nerves, the more blood will flow to that part of the body.
Gotcha.
So when you have greater blood flow and all of that, it heals from within. Right? So now you can put this on top of an orthotic because it's super flexible, super thin. And then you're getting both benefits, because it's not that there are certain people that need orthotics.
Sure, absolutely.
Right?
100%.
You don't want to throw away an orthotic. If you need an orthotic, you need the orthotic. But adding the sensory aspect to the mechanical aspect just blows, then you're really talking about not just covering something up or masking something, now you're talking about healing the issue over time as well.
Yeah, for me it's been like, you know, what you said about spatial awareness is that, you know, a lot of these golf coaches now have been really focused on the ground up, using your feet and using your toes and the spreading of your toes to engage those. But I found, and I have them on right now, I've been wearing them for about a week, and I found that this has definitely heightened my awareness of my feet and my toes.
Sure. Yeah.
Versus being dormant without them.
Right. So when those small nerve tissue is activated in the feet, it sends a signal to the brain, and it allows your brain to better map where your body is in space. Right? Yeah. So then when you can feel your feet better, so we spend our lives with our feet covered, socks, shoes, boots, whatever we're wearing. So you get no signal from the ground or the earth, and we evolved with that in mind. That was the intention, was for us to be able to feel where we are.
Right.
And when you cover it up, it's like wearing gloves and trying to bead or something, something delicate. It's very difficult. So this now,
fair. That's a great analogy. If you're wearing gloves and you're trying to have, because all the nerves in your fingers,
all the senses are gone.
All the senses are gone. So this enhances your senses. Right?
Exactly.
So I just want, before we go on, so I think we've missed a very important element, that Michael's just not a salesperson. Tell them about they invented this product. It wasn't just like
we didn't just find it and come across it. Let's
quantify who developed it.
So my wife, Dr. Emily Splickle, is a podiatrist.
Oh, okay, there we go. So we have somebody who specializes in this field.
She works with people's feet. That's what she does. She's also a human movement specialist. We found through her practice that she was seeing a lot of patients that had neurological conditions and issues with feeling their feet and losing the sensation in their feet. Hence, we came up with this design. This comes from many, many decades of textured surface science and research. Everything that we designed is based on research, not only hers, but also decades of scientists looking into this. So it does come from a medical practice and from a place of medicine and someone who knows what they're talking about.
This is all health and wellness.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, and your wife's a big yogi.
Yep, she's a big yogi. She's a big fitness person. She's just into everything.
Right. So for anybody who is either a golfer or into fitness or yoga or just wants to improve the health and the wellness of your feet, which comes from which stems from the ground up, I can't help but not endorse this product.
Yeah.
I mean, I recommend it for everybody to give it a try. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Yes, we do.
If you don't find it works for you at all, it's a money-back guarantee. I mean, I can't tell you, but I mean, you cannot not try it. I mean, if you have any feet issues whatsoever, heel spurs, plantar fasciitis, whatever,
just about everything. If you have
neuropathy, anything,
Parkinson's, anything. If you're suffering from any kind of condition that involves any kind of loss of sensation to the foot, or any kind of medical issue to your feet or with your feet or your core or any part that attaches to, you gotta remember, everything starts at the feet. It's the only thing that comes into contact with the earth. That we stand on. It's your feet. So your feet are where everything starts, and if your feet aren't healthy, the rest of you is going to diminish quickly. Right? And that's really what it comes down to. The reason that this works for you, especially in the golf world, when you can feel your feet better, you can then apply pressure properly where you want it, where you need it, through your swing, through everything that you're doing, even just walking down the green, like everything that you're doing improves. Everything you're getting a better connection to your brain. It also activates your brain so that your brain is working much more better as well.
Clear as well.
Yep.
It's just, I just found it absolutely amazing. Again, I've been wearing them for a week.
Yep.
I said, I'm a non-believer at first. It's like,
Spencer's a skeptic too. Everybody's a skeptic until they wear them.
No, because I represented a community of 70,000 customers. It's like, I got to make sure that this is a real deal. And we've tried all kinds of things before, but and this is something that I'm really passionate about these things.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Especially because I suffer, I have feet ailments that I suffer with. And so I tried them on. I took them off. I tried them on. I took them off. I tried them on. I took them off. And when I took them off, it didn't feel good. Didn't feel the same. I shouldn't say it didn't feel good. It didn't. I didn't feel anything.
And
but when I put these on, I felt everything. I said, okay, I like this feeling better. My feet like this feeling better. My brain, my body likes this feeling better. And just that feedback was, it's just, okay, this is amazing. Because at night, when I got home, I think I called you the next day, because I really suffered from this restless leg syndrome. And I have to tell you that it improved at probably about 50 to 60%, which to me is a lot, because it's absolute, very painful.
I mean, listen, if it's going to help you sleep better and it actually helps you get more rest because that helps you, it's amazing. This is like walking barefoot in your shoes, and it gives you all of those benefits: grounding, it gives your
Right.
nervous system activation, all the things that you should be getting naturally.
So all you fellow golfers, I want to thank Michael for coming down.
Thank you, Paul.
And this is for men and women.
Yeah, for men,
Women,
children,
kids, anybody.
Yeah.
Especially us in the over 50 bracket that need any assistance that we can get. I tell you, this insole, not orthotic, sorry, this insole, it's a must-have.
Yeah.
It's a must-have as a tool in your bag. So with that, and then we have these insoles here.
So there's different types as well. The blue is just for your everyday anybody.
Yep.
Anybody that needs any kind of assistance.
And
And
then
the
this
gray
one-
pair, these are our medical grade. These are a class 1 device with the FDA. These are used more for if you have Parkinson's and you still want to be out in the course of
MS
playing.
or anything like
if you have
that.
MS, if you have neuropathy, any kind of issue like that, or you find that you really love the feedback, this insole is harder, so it gives you a little bit more. It gives you an even extra punch of feedback. Yep.
Yeah, so even if you're a die-hard athlete, you want some extra punch.
I mean, these are what I use. This is what I wear all day long.
You can just go to this
Absolutely.
platform to these neuro
Yep.
ones as well. So guys, listen, we're going to have them on the site. We are the first, Golf Ending is the first organization to introduce these to the golf market. And we're so proud of that, and I want to thank Michael for helping us with that,
Absolutely.
and everybody else who introduced us to these wonderful products that you have. It's a wonderful feeling to have them on my feet and to feel that there's hope for my
Absolutely.
feet. So again, thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you.
Again, if you have any questions, just email us at paul@golfending.com, and then again, we look forward to hearing your story when you get yours, Nabosos, and let us know how they work for you. Thanks again.
Absolutely.